Welcome to the 3G Fitness Podcast,
where 3 generations of trainers come together to discuss all things fitness related.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a 3G's episode. I'm Coach Kyle.
I'm Coach Michael.
And I'm Coach Cisco.
Yes, sir. And today we're just gonna go over some common gym myths. And, do we agree with them? Do we not agree with them? Our special guest again is back, Coach
Vic in the background.
Coach Vic in the back. And he's just gonna run through some of them to have us talk about it.
Well, yeah, in this industry, there's that big old expression of no pain, no gain. What do you guys think about that?
No pain, no gain. I partially believe in that. Obviously, I do think that in this industry, if you're doing some type of exercising, you gotta make sure you're pushing your body and you're feeling it. And then not just that, I know in a previous episode, like Kyle said, when we're exercising, we're really stressing the body. Mm-hmm. So there's got to be some form of uncomfortness when it comes to exercise. Mm-hmm. What about you, Mike? What do you think?
Absolutely, I agree in no pain, no gain. You got to push your muscles to the max. If you want to get that growth, if you want to get that strength. And if you're just going through the motions, you're not going to get anywhere. So no pain, no gain is definitely an important factor in training.
Yeah, I would agree with both of that. There definitely is a point where it's too much. That's why I like the quote, stimulate, not annihilate. But you do need to have some sort of intensity in there to where you can feel what you're doing to your body.
What was that again?
Stimulate, not annihilate.
Oh, dang. Oh, yeah. Man.
Those are my words, though. I heard that somewhere else.
Stimulation is always
stimulate, not annihilate.
Yeah. I think I would agree more with that myth than disagree.
Yeah. And that was a good movie, too.
Yeah.
The Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
I need to get a pump.
That's why I agree with my little thing, Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
There you go.
Ain't nothing but a peanut.
All right, cool. All right. What about this one then? What about cardio increases muscle tone?
So that's a common myth, right?
Yes.
I think
I will
go ahead.
I will more disagree than agree to that. I do believe that muscle tone is going to come more from strength training and resistance training. Mm-hmm. I do believe, though, cardio does help with the enhancement of the tone. But I wouldn't necessarily say cardio is going to get you muscle tone.
I would agree with that. I think cardio indirectly affects muscle tone.
Yeah, I agree with that. I've always agreed with cardio affects muscle tone.
Wait, you affect that cardio? Affects muscle tone?
Yeah, define and.
So you disagree with them? They're saying the opposite.
So they're saying the opposite. So we're all in agreement.
Agreement with it.
Yes. So you wouldn't do cardio to show for muscles?
No.
Okay, there you go.
It's tone, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, but like I said, it indirectly affects it.
Yeah, I don't.
Because you have to be a certain level of lean to show your tone. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you get that through cardio, right? That's why I agree with that.
Cool. Wow. So we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
Crazy. Oh my God.
Shit.
Okay. What about?
I agree with it.
What about this one, guys? What about weightlifting turns fat into muscle?
What do you think, Mike?
No.
What does no
I
mean?
think weightlifting burns fat, but I don't think it turns fat into muscle, because you've already got muscle already in your body. When you already got muscle, fat covers it, is what it does. So when you burn fat, the muscle structure shows better. Your abs show better. Fat doesn't build muscle. That's my version, my look.
You're correct. I agree. Muscle and fat are two different things.
Yeah.
It's it's like water and oil. Like, right. You know how water and oil, they're two liquids.
They're two different structures.
Yeah, they're two different structures. So that's kind of how I would say muscle and fat.
That's why muscle weighs more than fat, right?
Muscle is more dense.
Yeah, so it weighs more than fat.
Muscle is more dense than fat.
Okay.
I wouldn't say 1 pound of muscle weighs more than 1 pound of fat.
Yeah, that's
No, 1
like saying a pound of brick
one pound
is
is
Exactly. Yeah.
You know,
in a pound of feathers.
Yeah. Yeah. The same thing. So
So no, weightlifting does not turn fat into muscle.
no,
We all agree.
it burns
Yeah.
it.
that was right.
Yeah, you were right. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I could have sworn though you used to say that it turns
No,
fat into
never.
muscle.
No, I never
Oh,
said that.
Here, let's take your
sure,
phone
for sure.
away from me for a minute, man. Let's see you do these.
I gotta see the
Off the
questions,
head,
man.
off the top of the head.
Hey, I gotta see the questions. man.
He's gonna ask the questions. He's gonna ask the questions.
That's right.
That's. I just realized he's gonna ask the questions. Let's see. Okay.
Oh, I thought that he was.
Vic, next question.
Next
Next
question.
Smith.
Yes,
Next Smith.
Next question.
Okay, what's your guys' opinion on does running lead to having bad knees?
I think I disagree, but
Not necessarily.
I'm a runner. Scientifically, I will say I think it does eventually. I do recommend low impact, especially since I tore my meniscus. I haven't been running as much either. But I'm a lover. I'm a lover of running. So that one's a bias for me. Like scientifically, I will agree that it does lead to bad knees in the long term. But I know myself. I think I can moderate it to keep running without damaging my knees.
Running.
I would say generally no. I mean, it would depend on your form and technique.
Yeah.
If you don't have good running technique, then yeah, it could be bad for your knees. But again, I'm a big proponent of motion is lotion, so running should be good for your joints as long as you do it properly.
What about you, Mike?
It hurts. It hurts your knees. I don't care what anybody. I don't care what anybody tells you, man. Anytime you're doing something and your joints are going in,
That's why scientifically I will agree in the long term of it, but
it softens your cartilage in there, and the constant doing of it ends up ending up joint to joint.
yeah, you're right.
You know, so yes, running
Good.
hurts you.
That's why I said I'm biased towards against that because I love to run. I actually enjoy what it does with the endorphins. Like to
But it
me,
is considered like a hard impact.
Yeah, it is.
Now,
like the endorphins to me outweighs the risk of me.
Let me ask you this question because you're a basketball player. Mm-hmm. Okay, what are one of the hazards of playing basketball to most basketball players? What do they hurt mostly when they get
When they're
injured?
older,
As they get
knees.
older.
the knees.
See, and that's the constant pounding is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think
So-
that also comes from jumping. So
Well, that's what
I jumped a lot when I was playing basketball in high school.
But it's like I said, that's why
That is not
scientifically
full impact for sure.
scientifically speaking, I think in the long term, yeah, it does. That's why you don't really see many runners at Mike's age. You know, it's like
But there are select few, and I
yeah,
think,
there's an exception.
There's
but-
the one that they've built up to that certain point of running. They have the right shoes for it, technique, and everything. So
Equipment
it
is
depends.
important.
It depends.
yeah. Next mythical myth.
Yeah.
Okay, what about this one? More sweat equals a better workout.
Ooh, Mike, what do you think? More sweat equals a better workout, Mr. Circuit Trainer.
I think that's subjective.
more stress,
More sweat.
Sweat.
sweat,
Yes,
Yeah.
sweat.
sweat.
Yeah, more sweat equals a better workout.
I don't think he has
Not-
an opinion
not-
on this because
I-
remember back in the day he used to work out in a trash bag, you know?
Yeah. Oh,
You know, no, I don't think more sweat makes a better workout. Is that I don't think so.
But I think it's a good gauge of the intensity that you're putting out.
I mean, I think you can put out intensity without even having to, sweat. I mean, it's.
That's true though, because I guess I rarely sweat, especially when I'm actually lifting.
Yeah, I don't. I think we're all in agreement that more sweat does not equal a better workout. I don't think so. Like I think the more you sweat, all right, cool. But I don't think just because me and you did a workout and you sweated more than I did doesn't mean that you got.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, and we probably did the same workout too. So no, I don't think
Okay.
more sweat
Yeah.
does not equate to a better workout.
Okay, what about this myth? Morning workouts are better.
Hell no, I'm not a morning person.
I'll tell you. That's
I work
because-
out at night.
No, I'm going to tell you right now.
I am nocturnal.
No, it is because that's where you have most of your strength at when you wake up in the morning. Because by the end of the day,
It's subjective.
the day everything you've been doing during the day, your body's tired. You're tired. You know, but
I
when
get
you-
actually a second win right at night after I'm off work. No, for real. Like I'm literally like I work out at night.
That's a 27-year-old talking right there.
Yeah, well, here's the thing though. Why?
No, but some other people my age, they say they prefer in the morning. So I think it's just very subjective.
It's
That's
when you-
super subjective.
Super
Now,
subjective.
you guys can correct me if I'm wrong on this. I think the science behind people working out in the morning is because you've just slept for 7 to 8 hours. Your body has gone through a fasting period. So when people tend to work out first thing in the morning,
they eat breakfast first.
so they could, you know,
some of them don't.
Some of them don't, but the body is not going to be burning carbs at that time.
me.
The body's going to be burning fat. So usually when your body hits a long fasting period, the body will be triggered to burn the fat source first instead of the carbs.
That's why they do like fasted cardios in the morning.
Yeah, so that's why fasted cardio. But like I said, does it mean it's a better workout or anything like that, or is it better? I just think it varies on the goal. I'm more of a midday workout. Like I like to work out in the middle of the day, just because that's how my breaks work.
Yeah.
I personally cannot work out at night.
Really?
I can't.
Yeah, I can.
I'm a morning person. I work out in the morning.
I think it also just depends on the profession too. You know, if someone is like free in the morning, that's the only time they can work out.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
For them. If someone has to work at a certain time and they get off like at 5, 6, that's the only time
This
they
is
can work
the
out.
only. This is the only thing where I will actually rebuttal you though. When you work out at night, there's a lot more factors that can come into your day before the workout, right? Because you're
In
saving it
terms
till the end of the day.
I'm tired.
You
I
know,
don't want to go
I'm
anymore.
tired or anything like there's a lot of factors that can happen in your everyday life that can affect you before you get to your workout at night. Where in the morning, if you're waking up and it's the first thing you
You're
do,
fresh.
you're fresh, nothing can interfere with your workout. So I do rebuttal that portion on that.
That's how I
can
see
agree
it.
with that.
Yeah, but I
But
do
not
agree
me.
with the person. Yeah, I mean,
I will
if you're
still work out at night.
yeah, so
Subjective. Subjective.
All right, next one for you guys. Lifting weights makes you bulky.
of course, no.
It depends on which way you're going. Are you going with heavyweight or are you going with lightweight?
No, I
I think the question was more tailored towards like when girls say like I don't want to lift weights, I'll become too bulky.
yeah,
Right? Like
Yeah,
that type of.
Well, that's the most common perception, right?
Yes,
we hear that
exactly.
more from our female clients
Yeah.
that they are scared to touch weights because they're afraid they're going to feel bulky.
No.
But then it's not. If you do it the right way,
First of all, there's two things. One, it takes hella time.
to
A
get
bunch
bulky.
of us have been trying to get big, you know, for the longest time, and it just doesn't happen overnight. Two, like when it comes to females specifically, females don't have enough testosterone for them to just blow up like we do.
Yeah,
Well, they also need to understand that lifting weights helps the bone density, in the body. Gives them stronger bones, and it doesn't make them bulky, and unless you go to heavy weight. When you lift heavy weight and you're only doing 4 and 5 reps, your muscles are going to be basically really, really pumped. Really, really pumped.
it takes a lot more than just that, though. You got to eat. You
Yeah.
got to get bulky. You
Yeah.
need to
You
eat, and
need
you
to
need to
eat.
eat the
You
right
need to
things,
eat.
and that's why.
Consistently.
Yeah, that's why when we go back to the original myth, does weightlifting make you bulky? No, it doesn't. Next.
Because you can still weightlift and lose weight.
Yeah, exactly.
You could
yeah.
do weightlifting
Okay.
and lose weight, but
Yeah,
you
yeah,
also
yeah.
use weightlifting to get bulk. Get bulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
and
no,
stuff.
it does
But,
not get you
to
bulky.
To get bulk, it takes a long time.
Yes, it does.
Okay, and last one for you guys. Morning workouts increase metabolism.
That's
Morning workouts increase metabolism.
I believe. Well, I think we just kind of.
Wait, you guys did
I
talk
think
about that a
workouts
little
in
bit.
general-
Yeah.
Workouts in
Basically, you're
general.
saying, does it speed up metabolism? Is that what you're saying, or
Morning workouts. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think the morning matters too much, but the workout for sure will speed up your metabolism.
Yeah.
Metabolism.
Well, it's like, I mean, back to what you guys were just saying about like when you guys are fasted and working out and you're burning more fat.
Yeah.
So like that's that sense of that argument of like, well, if you're doing it fasted, are you technically working your metabolism better? I don't think there's even enough evidence, like in my personal opinion on that.
No, I don't. That's why I was like, I felt like we answered that already, but I do think it's just, like I said, it just depends on the goal, and if you're looking for fat burning, there's been a lot of studies that show that once the body has been fasted for a certain amount of period of time, the body will resort to burning fat first, then carbs. So, but I don't know if that necessarily increases metabolism for the long term, right? It doesn't matter because, like how Kyle said, a workout in general, whether it's morning or nighttime, will increase the metabolism. So I don't think it has to be morning for that or anything like that.
Yep. Fat, because fat is energy, right?
It's stored energy.
Stored energy.
There you go. It's your backup source.
It's going to hit that first before it hits carb.
Yeah. So not too bad.
I don't think it affects the metabolism though. As far as what, speeding it up or
Nah, man. Like I said, I mean, unless
exactly
you take
what Cisco said.
Yeah.
what was that?
Exactly what Cisco said.
Yes. So that's why, man. But that was good, man. So those are a few myths that you guys can find online on social media. Yeah. You guys got 3 different perspectives on it. We all tend to mainly agree on most of them. So
yeah, and if you find any myths out there that you're curious about, hit us in the comments. We'll debunk them for you. We'll have a conversation about it.
Yep. So remember, you guys, like, comment, subscribe. And like Kyle said, leave comments on any other myths that you have heard, and that way we can maybe go over it and we can answer it on the comment.
Or if you disagree with us or agree with us, whatever.
If you disagree with one of us, just say it. Mm-hmm. If you disagree with me, hey.
Say with the chest.
Say with your chest, all right? So once again, I'm Coach Cisco.
I'm Coach Mike.
I'm Coach Kyle.
Catch you on the next one.